Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a monthly reading for you for October 2021. We're going to be diving in to see what messages you need to hear for October, and this is going to be a general reading, okay? So please take what you like and leave the rest for someone else. In addition, please go and check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to make sure you get a clear picture of what's going on for you in October, okay? It's important that you check out all of those signs to get a full picture of the month ahead. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right in and see what messages you need to hear. What do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn. Okay, we have Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. So with this card, I really do get that if you have children, not every one of you is going to have children, but for those of you who have children, this is really urging you to protect the future of your children. Now, I got to say that especially now in our day and age where masks are being mandated, okay? Because in my personal opinion, it's dangerous to restrict our air, especially our, we need air in order for our brains to get oxygen. So, just take that how you will. Not everybody's going to agree with me, but this is really asking you to protect your children, okay? And this is for some of you who have children, or everyone who has children, okay? Some of you don't. The people who are listening to this who do not have children, this is really talking about protecting your own future, okay? With, not only monetarily to set aside money for retirement or for your long-term, goals, but this is also talking about protecting the future for you if you are young and you are in, the prime of your life where you are looking for a career, you're looking to advance yourself, to do something for long-term investment into yourself. This is also talking about that as well. So if that means getting an education so that you can get a good job, a good paying job, that's not going to be for everyone either. If this is entrepreneurship where you want to build something from the ground up and establish something for future generations and future wealth, legacy wealth, this is what that's talking about as well. Okay, so when you do decide to have children, this is protecting the future for you and your children. Okay, that's a heavy message. I know it's a heavy message, but it's what you need to hear at this time. Okay, it wouldn't have come out if you didn't need to hear that. Okay, let's see what else is meant for you for October. We're going to go ahead and tap into the Moonology deck here and see what messages are meant for you. What else do we have for our beautiful Capricorns? Okay, yes, goes along with what we just talked about. It says, look at the bigger picture. Yeah, look at the bigger picture, right? Don't just think of doing things for today. Don't just think about small time goals, right? Think about big goals. Saving up for your future, putting money aside in an investment that's going to grow and expand your money, right? So that when you hit retirement age, you have enough to sit on the beach and enjoy the rest of your life. And in addition to that, again, if you have children, right, set aside some money so that they can have that life as well, right? Again, not everyone's going to agree with me there. There are some people that don't, they don't think like that. So, or they don't want to set aside anything for their children. Again, this is all relative to you protecting your future in whatever way you see fit and looking at the bigger picture when it comes to your life, okay? Looking at the options, no matter what way you look at it, right? That's going to set up a good foundation for yourself, for your children, for, you know, just your future in general, okay? All right, another heavy message, but something that you needed to hear, Capricorn, okay? We'll get one more message before we dive into the tarot. All right, what else do we have for Capricorn? One more oracle message, please. Okay. All right, we have Between Worlds. And new directions is what this is talking about here. Between Worlds, okay? So you may be heading down a new path here. If this is, you know, you starting school or a new job or even getting married, right? In Between Worlds, this is really talking about moving from one spectrum of life to the next, right? Being able to distinguish how things need to pan out or how things need to be structured. And it goes, again, really well with these cards here, structuring your life so that you can move from one project or one goal into the next chapter, right? Into the next chapter of your life. And it does take a little bit of tough skin, right? To be able to make big decisions, put that money aside, you know, get into college and do the work. Lots of challenges, lots of opportunities, yes, you know, big opportunities, but yet everything that you do, there's going to be some sort of challenge to it, right? And that's the beauty of life, in my opinion. Challenge and our abilities to overcome adversity is the beauty of life, in my opinion. And that's what this is, you know, swimming against the current, right? This beautiful little turtle here, I'm sure, has lots of different challenges as he swims in that water, right? And I'm not sure why the water is yellow. Just saying. But nonetheless, new directions is a card really talking about you going in new directions and finding your way, right? So that's beautiful. I love that for you, Capricorn. I'm going to be using the what is this deck? This is the sorry for that delay. I totally forgot what this deck is called. The Deviant Moon Tarot. I haven't used it in a while, but I want to use it for your reading because I think it's appropriate, not only because it's October, but I think it's just a great deck to read with, and it's a little non-traditional, so I love it. And so we're going to read with this deck, okay? Let's go ahead and see what messages you need to hear for October and dive right in. Okay, the first card out on the table is going to be the main reason for the reading today, and that is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands talks about you having your guard up, okay? Maybe feeling a little bit defensive. So there is something that I feel is going to be happening in October that's going to require you to have that little bit of guard up so that you can make sure you are using your discernment, you know, not allowing some people around you that may not need to be, okay? And using your discernment also with people who do deserve to be in your space and allowing them in. But really you are just keeping your guard up, okay? Okay, let's see what's crossing you. The Hangman. Okay, so this could be maybe a waiting period, but this can also talk about you having or gaining a new perspective on something. So this is the Deviant Moon card, so there's going to be moons in all of these cards, but this is what's crossing you. So I think that you're going to have to really pay attention to your intuition, because having and gaining or attaining a new perspective regarding why you're defensive about something, or why you have to continue to keep your guard up about something, you're going to have to really sit and think about why that is. Focus on, you know, what it is that you need to consider, okay? Because you might be feeling a little bit confused in the month of October for some reason. We will get into the details, but and more will come out as we go through the reading. But this is really just saying that there's going to be something that you might need to learn from this, okay? There might be something that you need to learn from that. So let's see what's in your thoughts at this time. Temperance. A lot of people are getting this card. This is Sagittarius energy. And this talks about cycles, okay? It seems to be a lot of people are going through, you know, and really, really starting over or beginning again, you know, just ending a cycle and beginning something new. A lot of people are going through that at this time. I'm not an astrologist. I will be taking some classes here very soon. I'm so excited. But I must say that there's a lot of retrograde happening right now in a lot of planets. So I know Mercury retrograde is going to be in effect on the 27th of September. So, and it's going to be, you know, a couple weeks of chaos for me. I don't know how it is for you all, but you know, there's a lot of planets in retrograde. So this card is really just saying that you may be just really wanting to hone in on the things that inspire you, balance and harmony in your life. And maybe that's why you're keeping up your defenses at this time. You know, maybe there's been some people that have been, you know, a little questionable, and maybe you just need to make sure that you keep your own space protected, and your sanity, right? You need to keep your sanity. So let's see what you might not be aware of at this time. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So I'm getting with this card that there could be some sort of nostalgia happening here. There could be someone missing you, or you missing someone else, okay? I do feel here that with all these people here down here kind of looking up at this show that's going on, I do feel here that this could also be family. Maybe there's some drama happening in a family situation, or some sort of situation that's, you know, maybe causing this defense that you have. Okay, this could be a family thing here going on. Okay, if it's not family, it could be friends. Maybe there are some tussles with friends, or maybe there's some friends in your past. Maybe you want to get back to someone from your past. Maybe thinking about maybe friends from your past. Maybe if you're an older individual, maybe thinking about your college days. If you're a younger individual, maybe a friend from your childhood that you maybe want to reconnect with. Okay, we will clarify, but that's what that card talks about. Talks about nostalgia and having memories of the past. Okay, speaking of the past, let's look and see what your recent past has to say here. Judgment. Okay, so Judgment talks about something emerging, something coming to light, something surfacing. Okay, there has been a lesson here that you maybe had to learn in order to embrace some change. Okay, so you might be going through some changes here, and that's maybe why the Oracle cards are really urging you to look at the big picture. Okay, the Judgment card, that there could have been a judgment here on something, maybe someone, Maybe judgment has been put on you for some reason, okay? But I do feel here that this card also talks about an awakening. So you could have been awakened in some sense, maybe actually going through a spiritual awakening as well. Okay, put that how it resonates for you. But that could be why you are holding your guard up and keeping people at bay, people who may not have your best interest at heart, or situations or experiences that may have led you to remove yourself from certain situations. Okay, I hope that makes sense for some of you, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what your immediate future looks like here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. I love it. The Wheel of Fortune talks about opportunity and having options, as well as changes that are coming in. We talked about that already. I do feel there's some changes coming in, and I feel that there's some positive changes that need to be made here, okay, that need to be presented to you in order for you maybe to put your defenses down. Okay, this also talks about moving towards your hopes and your dreams. So you could be working on something in your life that is going to lead you to some, a lucky streak or opportunity of some sort. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune not only talks about good luck, it can go the other way as well. Okay, it can be things that are too good to be true as well. So, a lot of people don't realize that it can go both ways. So it's going to depend on you at the end of the day. Okay, let's see what karmic lesson you've learned from possibly this judgment or the situation in general, and see what comes up here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So again, I'm feeling this waiting energy. Okay, the King of Pentacles is an earth element. It's Taurus energy. With the Seven of Pentacles together here, this is really saying that there could have been maybe a delay in a work situation, or a delay with your money, some sort of maybe investment, or even promotion. Okay, put it how it resonates. It has to do with your money. And I do feel here that you are very knowledgeable about something. You could be very, very practical about how you are attaining your money, how you are, what kind of work that you do. It could be a very practical job. Okay, I would say the opposite of a very artistic job. So rather than being like a musician or an artist, maybe you're an accountant, or you are a farmer, right? Those are just two examples, but that's what I mean, just putting context to the cards, right? A very practical job maybe. And so I feel that you've been focused on your money, but you are currently waiting on possibly your ships to come in. You're waiting for something to come in. The lesson here, I feel though, is that there could have been this I'm feeling patience here. I'm feeling very strongly that the lesson is that you need to be patient. Okay, the Hangman talks about also the waiting period, or some sort of delay. Okay, and that's why you could possibly have your defenses up here, is because maybe you're just frustrated and want something to come to fruition. Okay, there could be something that you really have been waiting for or want, and it's taking a while to get here. Okay, the lesson is to have some patience. Okay, try to think about the bigger picture, as we talked about, right? And the protecting of your future as well, because good things come to those who wait, right? So for example, if you're investing your money and you are, maybe you've only had it in a couple of stocks for a couple years, and you really want to see a return on your investment, but it's not looking so good, right? You may need to leave it in there for another 3-4 years to see any any change or any growth. That's an example of what this energy is like. So it's asking you, Spirit is asking you to be patient. That's the lesson, okay? Let's see what's in your environment at this time. What's influencing you? The Four of Cups. Interesting. You could have recently turned down an offer. Okay, someone may have turned you down. Put it how it resonates, but this is a card of rejecting, okay? Of kind of just saying, nah, no thanks, right? I don't really need it. So we can look further into this, but this can also mean boredom. Maybe you are bored in your job, or bored with a relationship, or bored in general, okay? And maybe you're just kind of like, nothing really is emotionally satisfying right now. But there's 3 cups there as well, right, behind you. And I think you're just focused on rejecting that one that just doesn't serve you. And so if it doesn't serve you, it's obviously not going to make you emotionally fulfilled, right? But this can also talk about a divine offer, right? Maybe something coming in that will do you good. So you need to use your discernment when it comes to offers that are being put on the table for you, okay? Let's see what is in your hopes and your fears at this time. Too many. Hopes and fears, thank you. And they still give me 2. Okay. We got the Hermit and the Empress. Okay. So I do feel here that there's something here that needs to be nurtured. And this could be your own self need to nurture what is going on within you. Okay. You could be ignoring your feelings. You could be ignoring something that is obvious that needs to be worked on. Okay. But I feel here that you definitely need to do some inner self-reflection. You need to take the time. And this might feel a little uneasy for you. You may not know how to meditate, or you may not feel comfortable doing meditation, or you may not feel comfortable doing shadow work or any of that, okay? But this is really saying that it's important for you to nurture your own needs, okay? Nurture your own feelings and your own inner guidance, okay? Listen to your gut, okay? This is also talking about feeling the essence of life and, having that patience again, right? To look within and try to find that patience, because the Empress talks about harvest. So this is really what's, what I see coming in for you, because you're waiting on something in the material realm, something in the 3D that's making its way to you. And the Empress does talk about a harvest, okay? So you might just be really, on defense, on guard, and really feeling like you're losing your patience, okay? Spirit here is really telling you to do your best to try to nurture yourself. Try to go within. Take that time to understand why you may be feeling on the defense, or why you might be feeling like you can't nurture your own needs in the meantime, right? Until whatever this is that you're waiting for in the 3D arrives. Again, that's going to be different for everyone. The needs of everyone, obviously is on a spectrum, because everyone's different. But this is really just, saying that I'm also feeling, and I have to say this before it leaves my train of thought, this could be a missed opportunity here, okay? This could also be a missed opportunity. I have to point that out, because that's not going to be for everyone, but there could be something here you missed out on. An opportunity, something that came your way and maybe you declined it. And it could be that maybe you are waiting for your next go around, okay? The next time you can actually make a move. Okay, let's see what the outcome is here. The 10 of Pentacles. Well, no wonder you're, impatient. This is a big deal. This is a very big deal. Ten of Pentacles is long-term investments. This is happy home, long-term relationship. You know, at the end of the day, this is one of the best cards you can get in your outcome. Okay, this is talking about you having it all and understanding all the aspects of what your investments have done for you and how they're going to help you protect you and your family for in the future. This Dragon's Hoard is exactly what this card is talking about here. This is protecting your future, right? Long-term investments, long-term stable relationship, and really retirement, and having, you know, this is real estate, this is investing, this is everything that we all need and want in our lives to, you know, be able to have this happy life, right, in the 3D, because without all of those things, life can be difficult, right? Let's just face it. So beautiful outcome. I do love that for you, Capricorn. I do see why you're a little bit impatient waiting for that outcome, but I do see that, yes, you are waiting, but we have the King of Pentacles out here, okay? And the King of Pentacles talks about, I mean, look at all these pentacles. That's all your money, okay? You're waiting, but this King of Pentacles is talking about you understanding exactly what you need to do to bring in that financial stability for yourself and your family, okay? Or just yourself. It's going to be different for everyone. And what you've learned is to really put aside the judgment, put aside whatever has hindered you in the past regarding opinions of others or judgments from others. It doesn't matter, right? Because at the end of the day, what matters is your own well-being, right? And your family's well-being. So I love it for you. I totally love this for you, Capricorn. And you know what? I'm going to continue to pull cards for you, okay? If you would like to delve deeper with me into this reading and find out a little bit more about what's going on here, I want to look further into this Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune especially. That's a big card here in your immediate future. And the Empress is going to be very important as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive deep into the rest of the reading. You can find the first link in the description box that goes to the extended reading. So I hope to see you over there. Also, I am opening up my schedule again for personal readings, and you can find more information on my website, which again is down in the description box below. Or if you want, you can email me directly at mysticsoulguidance@gmail.com. And I'm happy to accommodate you for any personal reading that you need. Okay? I hope you have a wonderful month of October, and until next time, namaste.